What's up guys, it's me, Jan here, back again with another video, and this time around we will be starting a new mini-series called Top 9 Gravel Stages in Richard Burns Rally. And yeah, it could be done in one video, but it would be such a long video that it would be a feature film, and then it would have to be shown in cinemas, and it wouldn't get any views there, and I would be sad and unhappy and bummed. Not in the British homosexual way, but you know, like sad, but in a different way. And yeah, then I'd do Sudoku. And that's not what I want. So instead, I'll be doing 3 shorter videos of it. And here in the first part, we will have stages from the list positions 9 till 7. And yeah, as you probably guessed, it's my own opinions on this list and not the universal truth. So if you disagree, feel free to. And without further ado, let's begin with the first third of the list. And here we are at the start of the rally school stage. And the reason why I chose this to be the first stage on the list is because, yeah, I think it's quite a neat, nice little stage, and especially good for those who are just learning the game and trying to get a feel for the cars and the driving techniques and whatnot, as this is a really diverse stage, especially considering that it is only 2.2 kilometers long. There are fast corners and there are slow corners, round corners, sharp corners, and there's just a really good flow here. And it's a really good setup stage as well, as for like creating a base gravel setup, as yeah, has all the basics pretty much down there. Only minus is the lack of jumps really, and yeah, that's about it, because then we have a junction as well, and you get some idea at least of the damper settings as well on those water splashes too, because they tend to upset the rear quite nastily if the damper settings are just utter shit. And yeah, I just really like the stage. One of the first stages that I run through as well. So obviously it has a place in my heart. And yeah, that's how the rally school stage looks. And here we are at the start of the second stage on the list, and which is in position 8 overall, and it is the Supercocking stage, and to pronounce it in a Finnish way, it's Supercocking. And yeah, 8.7 kilometer long stage in Japan, and surprisingly it's a gravel stage. And for those of you who are wondering why my mouth isn't moving on the bottom left corner, I have not even yet experted ventriloquism, but instead I'm recording the voiceovers after I've driven the stages, so that it is better for me to concentrate on the driving and also to get a more reasonable audio tracks as well. And yeah, the reason I like this is because this is, in a way, this stage divides to 2. Here we have the first section of the stage, which is this really open area and fast flowing corners for the most part, with a few corners here and there breaking up the flow and making you have to be alert so that you don't fuck up and go speed blind and just go absolutely way too deep into a corner, like balls deep into a corner, and then you'll be wrapped around a tree. So yeah, that's not what you want. And yeah, these long flowing corners also are fun to slide through. As you can see, the joyous look on my face as well as I'm driving. Oh, that man is filled with joy. And yeah, here on the bridge you could open up the corner quite a bit with the proper driving line, with slight cuts here and there. And yeah, this is also a good stage for testing the car balance, how it behaves on throttle in corners and whatnot, as there are long corners where you are for long times on throttle just waiting the corner to open up so you can straighten up the car and get back on the loud pedal even harder than you already are. And this stage reminds me a bit of New Zealand in a way, from what I remember from my childhood when it still was in World Rally Championship. There was open areas, a lot of them, gravel, roads, just like here are roads, and there was a lot of camber as well, and as is here in most corners, and that means that you can just carry so much more speed into the corners, which is amazing. And yeah, I just absolutely love it. And this is a stage where you can win a lot with a proper pace note, when you know wherever you can cut and wherever you can't cut, since there are some hidden surprises in the bushes every now and then, and on some of them you can just cut through quite shamelessly as well. And we are about to approach to the second part of the stage. This is slightly slower section here in the woods, and what's more important, there's a lot more trees around the road, so you have to be more cautious here, as a mistake can end up around a tree a lot easier in here than it can on the fields. And also the roads are a bit more narrow, and there are some small banks on the apexes of the corners, so you have to know when to cut and when to not cut. For example, on that last corner, cut is a no-no, because there's this small bank there that will shoot you all the way to the trees on the outside, and that's not what you want unless you hate trees. But yeah, still a good nice flow, and it really gives you a rewarding feeling as well if you can blitz through the forest section without hitting anything, as I don't know, it just feels right. And now we are back again on the more open area for a bit before we dive into the woods again, with slightly caressing the tree with the car there. And yeah, I've been properly wrapped around the tree quite a few times as well, so that's something where you need to be cautious, and easy to make mistakes here with such a long stage. You're starting maybe to lose a bit of concentration as well, as you've been driving so long. And there's a couple of more of those flow breaker corners, those really slow corners that come out of nowhere pretty much. And yeah, to finish off the stage, there are a few really neat fast corners where you really need to commit if you want to get a good time, especially the last corner. You can just throw yourself in, and oh goddamn, that feels good. And yeah, that is Supercocking or something like that. And the third and final stage on this video is the Humalamäki stage in Finland, and Humalamäki is Finnish, and it roughly translates to drunk hill. So yeah, basically Damon after winning the 1996 driver's title in Formula 1. And yeah, this stage is a notorious stage in Finland, as it was a really traditional stage in the Thousand Lakes Rally in the 60s and 70s and early part of 80s as well, until in 1984 a certain Julian Roderick crashed into the audience at the jumps. And yeah, it was a miracle that no one died there, but there was over 20 injured people from the accident, and ever since that this stage hasn't been driven in the World Rally Championship Finnish event, which is a shame, because this is a beautiful stage. And yeah, proper Finnish rally stage, going flat out for the most part. And on this stage, you can really win on timing properly all those braking points, as you are braking from maximum speed to, like, well, depending on the car. This car has the fifth gear as long as a basketball player, so you don't really need to downshift in the brakings. But for other cars, you might need to go down 3 gears in those braking zones. So yeah, you really need to time those braking points perfectly, and also the setup is really important here, as there are big jumps and the car needs to be stable in those so that you can trust the car. And that specific jump is my favorite from that stage, as you go sideways over the crest, flying in the air. Absolutely beautiful. And despite it being 4.5 kilometers long, it only takes less than 2 minutes with a proper fast rally car, as it is just so fucking fast. And yeah, that's Humalamäki for you. And those are the stages that are in places 9 to 7. And yeah, feel free to put your own top 9 in the comments below, and then I'll tell you that you're wrong and why you are wrong, because my opinion is the best opinion. My decision is best decision. Yeah, quite a shit balestre imitation, but whatever. And yeah, that's all for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you guys later on this week with AVR.for Club, fuck yes, and Azure's airline rally in VRC as well. So look forward to those, and I'll see you guys then again. Thanks for watching. Bye bye.